And once more, welcome back everybody for more Mechabellum, casting another replay, this time from Theox and Legendsmith, or Theox S? I don't know. Please correct me if I'm absolutely butchering the name. Playing against Benny 2009 and Price, I would say. Now we're gonna watch this from Legendsmith's perspective. We are starting in almost a mirror. Almost, because one player has the good chaff and the other player has the awful chaff, at least into Stormcrawlers. Honestly, these days with loose crawlers, I think that crawlers are just the superior chaff. Bang shields are super ultra hyper mega expensive, and this is also very expensive, but it's 100 cheaper. And it immediately means that you need multiple chaff clearing things. On the other side, we have Theox fighting against a player who starts with Spider, Marksman, and Fang. Yeah, we're gonna see how this one develops. Arclights for both. Arclight Stormcrawler Crawler is kind of the ideal unit composition. I would even say that 3 Arclights and 2 Crawlers is better than the other way around. Quick supply also for Legendsmith. So, yeah. We're seeing just Crawler here, the Stormcrawler there. Only a single Arclight, am I seeing that correctly? Did he mass recruit? Oh no, those are just the 3 starting Crawlers. He didn't use his money, it seems. At least not all of it. He bought an Arclight and a Stormcrawler. On this side, it looks like aggro is the play for Theox. And we're heading into round 1. Oh wow, round 1 Missile Interceptor? Price, my friend. Cost control, I know, likes devices, but this might be a little bit overkill. I guess he didn't figure his opponent having even more money than him and being able to instantly buy a third Stormcrawler. I think that might be the reason. Okay. This army has absolutely crushed Theox. And it's not even close. Not even remotely close. A anti-missile device is in serious trouble. The crawlers have dealt with that, but I think it's fine now. Enough Stormcrawlers were killed, so this should not be lethal to the anti-missile device. Yeah, it can very well intercept all of these missiles. They are not coming in at the same time anyway. So the device lives, and the round is a smashing victory based off kinda only the insane win that happened on the right side. One crawler here. Come on, don't tell me that thing takes out the anti-missile device. That would be embarrassing. So what are we picking here? Assault Stormcrawler. Ooh, I like it. I am instantly a fan. Shield devices for the red team and Theok. We'll see in a minute. Anyway, the shield device here, I'm honestly never a fan of shield device against steel balls and stormcrawlers. These 2 units just do way too much damage for this shield to get a reasonable amount of value in a normal scenario. You could potentially use it to establish a flank, but in this state, I think these steel balls would go back and kill whatever you're spawning. Yeah, I think this is not exactly amazing. So what did Theok pick? He also picked the shield airdrop. Are we going to put down more Stormcrawlers? Let's just accelerate this a bunch. It seems to be rather slow. Alright, we're just chaffing out. We see that all of our opponent's chaff clear is Stormcrawlers and 2 Arclights. But honestly, that might still be enough. We see a shield here. Now, the shield for Theok is a lot better than the shield for... what's his opponent's name? For Benny here. This thing is absorbing a very good amount of damage. Meanwhile, this thing is just going to get destroyed because a bunch of steel balls decided to laser some fangs. That is what I call no actual value. These Stormcrawlers are now officially tanking like sledges. I think the overall unit health per cost is very similar. So basically you can think of this as a bunch of missile sledges with a lot more range. Also, they are a lot faster. Still, it wasn't enough here. Theok still lost. This shield still holds strong, but I think it will go down, yeah. That is too many Stormcrawlers. And this time I think they are able to overpower that anti-missile device and kill it, maybe? Oh, it's gonna be close. I think this is gonna be enough, even with the tower debuff, yeah. So that is minus 100. This is not going to get cleaned up easily. I think the Stormcrawlers are in position to win it, honestly. Depends on how much health the spiders have, and I think, okay, the spiders have had a little too much health here. Oops. Well, we'll see instantly what everybody picked. So, let's analyze this. We see sabers on the right side, and we see the typhoons on the left side. So we're kind of mirroring this stuff. Sabers, of course, a very good way to deal with spiders. And here the typhoons are probably just extra chaff clear and tanking in the front. Now we are already up one pack of Mustangs here, which I'm not entirely sure what the purpose is. Also, on the other side, Farseer specialist hit for Theok. So right now he's sitting on two rare units, I think the name is, at the same time. He has a good amount of chaff clear now, and he has firepower to back it up, but spider mines are gonna be a pain. There's nothing here to really effectively deal with spider mines. They simply come out too rapidly with this amount of spiders. Still, marksmen have fallen. It's not going to be a huge loss on the right side, and meanwhile on the left side it is inconclusive as of yet. There's no anti-missile device left, so all the missiles are hitting decently well. You see no tech on Stormcrawlers versus a card on Stormcrawlers. So that should technically be in favor, yeah. There's a lot of Stormcrawlers. And one Typhoon to kill all the spider mines. If it can. Well, it couldn't clear those. But it should be able to clear the next few. And there's only one spider left. This looks to me like it's going in the favor of Theok and especially his teammate who made that win possible, Legend Smith. Although it's going to be a very small amount of damage, very minor in the grand scheme of things. So we see a shield here, which may be in order to prevent the oil from getting its full value. There is a bug with oil and being ignited. I think it's like if the shield goes over the entire oil puddle, it will be ignited in the middle anyway. Level 3 Stormcrawlers now. That is something to consider because Cost Control has an easier time getting into war factories than other specialists. And Missile Interceptor is just as good on Cost Control factories as it is on normal factories. We're seeing some Mustangs to deal with the mines, but they don't have any tech, so they are garbage. Still, they did their job here. But they won't be able to clear up the second wave, and the second wave, like, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to spiders, the question is, will you get to, like, you need to get a decent engagement by the time the second wave of mines hits. If the second wave of mines hits as you get a decent engagement, you're gonna have a good time. If the second wave of mines hit as you are, or gets cleaned up too effectively, then you're going to lose most likely. The second wave of mines is kind of the make it or break it. Now there's more than enough spider mines to kill this tower and then straight up move to the next. At the same time, there isn't really much of anything else left other than the spiders and the mines, but that might already be enough. difficult to see because apparently I'm losing frames. These level 3 Stormcrawlers are actually sitting on almost 14k health. They've been tanking through all of this. I am not giving these Stormcrawlers enough credit. Alright. So let's analyze. We have Vulcan with Scorch. Dropped, add a second Vulcan to that, and you have Vulcan Marksman Stormcrawler. As disgusting as it gets. We have very high level Phoenixes on both of Team Blue's players. And here, I think it was that Rhino and probably another Rhino got sold. Can't see here which units they got dropped, but I can't imagine he deliberately built a level 2 Rhino here. Once again, the shields are up for literally every player. I think this is a shield that he bought from the last round, though. Now, let's watch this army getting shredded, probably. Well, I don't know how the interaction is actually with these Stormcrawlers. They might just get roasted anyway. Because, let's be honest, these Typhoons with some 60k health just got roasted. And these Stormcrawlers are probably not going to fare much better, and this Vulcan's going to get to level off that. Oh, they dealt a lot more damage than I was talking about. I have to put my foot in my mouth. On the other side, it is looking like Theok has managed to defeat Benny. And it looks like the Stormcrawlers are going to wipe this one out again. Assault Stormcrawlers, eh? A very nice backbone to your army. Though not as long ranged, of course, and that is the main key to Stormcrawlers usually.